A few days ago, I told everybody in a voice chat, I should probably get around to playing Helltaker. An hour later, I finished Helltaker. An hour long is a time frame that you can do very little in, and by playing a full video game in an hour, you might be thinking, why would I do that when I could put that hour toward a longer game or a different activity? And here's why you should. Helltaker is a game that is 100% free. And with that, you can log in, play the game, and log out, and not be in fucking financial debt. I would compare Helltaker to a mobile game that isn't completely dog shit. Not because of the gameplay or anything, but because you can log in, play a little bit of it, and if you don't finish it, you can log out, come back to it again, and it'll still be there waiting for you. And although the game is short, there is some replay value to it. A lot of the character designs are really good, and even though all of the devils look the exact same, other than a few details that are changed, it still works because their personalities are completely different from one another. The main theme slash message of the game is that life is short, and even though you spent an hour playing Helltaker, you can still take away plenty from that hour. At the end of the game, you get a little message from the developers thanking you for playing the game, and they just wanted to make people happy within the very short time. They didn't really mean to have you take anything away from the game. It was you kind of come to it and then you leave, and then you feel content with your experience with the game. And there's something I can really appreciate about that. A lot of my favorite video games of all time have had some thematical purpose in my life, or have impacted me in a certain way, or were just really fun to play. And I feel like Helltaker decided, you know what, we're gonna be different. We don't need to be thematic. We don't need to impact people as much as Persona 5 and BioShock. We don't need to be action-packed like Nier Automata and Devil May Cry. We just want you, the player, to feel happy, to feel content with that hour that you spent playing Helltaker. And if you had fun, that was their goal. And if you enjoyed what you did, that's very cool. Now, something about that message really makes me happy. And that might be because I've been struggling to play video games and watch anime for about a year now. Yeah, I know it's a first world issue, but I really love consuming that type of media. And when I can't do that, I feel like I don't know what to do. So I did a lot of different things in 2020, and when I wrapped up my year playing Helltaker, it really put me in a different mindset than the normal I don't know what to do. I strive to look for video games that impact my life in certain ways because I've been playing Call of Duty for like half my life, and I've also played Destiny for too fucking long. And those are games I don't really like, but I played them because it was cool to play them. And when I realized that video games can make an impact, fiction can make an impact on you, I wanted to consume as much of it as I could. And when I found like an anime or a video game that I tried to watch and I didn't get anything out of it right away, I kind of just quit. I wanted to find my next big break in media. And with that ending of Helltaker, the very simplistic message of we were a short game, we didn't really mean to do anything, and we hope that you had fun playing our game, it really struck a chord with me. The game I played before I played Helltaker was Danganronpa V3, and I want to talk about that in another video, but right now I want to bring up the fact that that is my second favorite game of all time, and what that game meant to me was quite a bit. The ending in particular impacted my mindset of all fiction, and that's all I'm going to say about the topic because, like I mentioned, I do want to make a video on that game. But coming from a game that shoves the fact that fiction is very important down my throat, to Helltaker, which is very simplistic in nature and all throughout stays simplistic. It's a very weird feeling. Basically, what I'm trying to say is this goofy game with a bunch of devil girls and chocolate pancakes really means a lot to me, even though it was an hour long. And life is about the short things, isn't it? Thank you for watching the video, and It's a little different from what I normally do, because I normally talk about random shit, and I guess you could lump this into that category, but I thought that this was more of a weirder video to make. I don't know. If you appreciated what you saw, feel free to drop a like, share it with the one friend you probably have, and feel free to hit the subscribe button. I'm planning on making some big analytical videos along with smaller stuff like my last video where Tom Taylorson, the voice actor of Bunger, shouted me out. And that'll be it for me. See you guys later.